Hello and welcome, says Mousegunner, and we're back with some more of the multi-consumer products playthrough of Stellaris using the MegaCorp DLC. Let's go ahead and continue here as we continue to try and expand. We've got a good mineral amount. We mostly are waiting on technology and alloy production. We could buy alloys, but we just had a new war start, so I'm assuming that that has been driven back up in cost. It's actually gone down quite a bit. Interesting. May not continue to go down like that, though. Still, we can only afford 125 at the moment, and that is really not enough to justify spending as many energy credits as it would cost to get it. So, yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. Really wish these guys would cut it out with the fighting, but I have a feeling that we're gonna... Oh, hello. These guys expanded a little bit. But at last we saw the war is going in the favor of the bad guys. At least who I consider the bad guys.
Upscaling complete.
Okay. Let's go ahead and have this ship build a mining station, so we have the resources to do it. How are we doing on that starbase construction? Okay. I'm going to keep this open because we are going to want to look at that. The survey is looking... Oh, they got this system as well. So they're pretty close to this system. It looks like it has pretty decent resources, as a matter of fact. So them getting this system and this system would actually be a great loss. Well, not necessarily. Oh, yeah, that's starting to look like a great loss. This is a really good system. It just keeps piling up. It's not really anything I can do about that, though. We just have to depend on our allies to expand in here. I'm not sure they're going to. I mean, they do have a construction ship here, so it looks like they're working towards it. But these guys are only one system away, and these guys are 3 systems away, so...
Upscaling complete.
Kind of in their advantage. Okay, so the starbase has done its thing. We're going to immediately do 2 trade hubs, because that's what we need to get what we want. We bother about building the other one, too? I mean, we have a decent number of alloys at this point, so... Yeah, sure, why not? And I don't know what we're going to build here. Probably we're going to build the off-world trading company, but we can't do that just yet. Okay, we can close that now because we know what we're going to be doing. I guess we can grab the anchor and have them upgrade because they're already sitting in port more or less. So let's go ahead and have them just do that. So we can have that little bit of peace of mind. They're our main combat fleet. They're looking at 4.7k. Let's see if that improves at all. It's only combat computers that is changing, so I'm not sure how that's going to really affect their combat value. At least I think that's all that's changing.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, you're all done there. So I'd like it very much if you moved into orbit over there. We can look to expand a little bit further. Okay, so they did indeed take this system. We really want them to take this system if they can, because we still are finding more resources there. This is like the most crazy system I've ever seen. Well, maybe
Ships not. Upscaled.
I'm sure there's better. It went up to 4.8. I guess it's a little bit of improvement.
Future market survey complete.
Okay. There were no anomalies in here that I'm aware of. At least I don't think so. No, okay. Yeah, they already have a construction ship in here, so yeah. Well, let's get out of here before they actually claim it. That really sucks, because this is a great system. I mean, I guess I'm not too surprised that they're here. Now, let's go over there and survey that system. Because at this point, it's just, you know, keeping my science officer busy, really. Because we've surveyed most of the systems around us. So... Although, this is our... I wonder if they survey here if I get the information, because they're our subsidiary. Huh? I guess we'll find out. I mean, we haven't surveyed here, but there's a reason we haven't surveyed there. Okay. Yeah, I'd also want to grab these guys and just change that to build out Starbase. So this trade hub, once it's finished building, will be able to reach to here. It'll reach this, this, and this. And then we may build a star base somewhere else to get that little bit more trade value. Okay, that's fine. That's just our allies getting better relations with each other. Oh, that was a proposal. I should not have closed that. Whoops. No, I think that was something unrelated to us. For a second there, I got a little confused because I thought maybe that was us saying no, but I think we already have a migration treaty with them. Yeah, we do. Okay. All right. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and let things continue to go. There they go. They grabbed it. But we could always take it from them in the future if we do have a conflict. But it's just making a more powerful empire already more powerful. I mean, it's kind of not great. But we are getting to a point where they cannot expand their borders too much more without running into us or our subsidiary. And I have a feeling we're going to have conflict at that point, so we have to be prepared for that. And that's what I'm trying to build up towards.
Research actualized.
Okay, got some research. Let's go to new research. Okay, so we can... Defensive army damage, I mean, it's a thing. Building, administrator jobs. That could be good. This could be actually pretty amazing. Okay. Food from farmer jobs +1. I think this could be good, but I think this is better. Let's go with this one. Gives us a job and increases metallurgist output and artisan output, which is going to help us for both alloys, which is something we really need, and for our civilian goods. So this is actually going to force my hand. I wasn't sure where I wanted to upgrade things, but now we have this building slot that has just come. Now, unfortunately, if I go into the technology, how long is that going to take to research? It's going to take 46 months. We might get to 75 pop by then. But I think it would be ideal to put that on this system because we have 3 civilian buildings and we have all of our alloy production, I think, on this planet. So if we can get all that bonus here, that'd be great. Now, I know I have this open building slot. I'm going to focus on the upgrades first because we kind of need this. So let's go here. We're going to upgrade because we have enough crystals. I'm assuming this is the only upgrade we're going to be able to do because we don't have enough crystals for the next one. What would we want to build here? We could get more minerals out of this place. I mean, that's the equivalent of that food production facility. That could be good because we have a decent amount of mining here. What else could we do? We don't have luxury... No, we do have that. Okay, so don't need that. We don't have a military academy. So this would give us... starting experience for armies, plus soldier jobs. And the soldier jobs are going to give us some naval capacity. Okay, so that could be good. We technically already have a research lab, and it wouldn't hurt to have more. We don't have the stronghold, which again gives us a soldier job. Gives us housing. Yeah, I'm leaning towards this. because we do really need minerals. But I think this is the right call, because this would give us a lot of minerals. Plus 15% plus 1 on top of all that. Well, actually, no, it's one miner job, but plus 15% for all of our miners, I'm assuming system-wide. Or planet-wide. I feel like we gotta go with this. At least I don't think we already have one of these on this planet. I'm looking. I don't think so. Let's go with this one. I think that's the obvious choice. We need the minerals because we're going to be also producing a lot of alloys. So that will eat into our mineral production quite heavily once we get those upgraded. So, and we're obviously going to work towards that. So, all right, so far so good.
Research actualized.
Okay, get some more research. Get that housing. What do we want to do next? Fusion missiles, I'm leaning towards that. Just more minerals from miners. This is Empire-wide modifier, pretty good. Mining station output, plus 10%. We already have a couple levels in this, so I think the fusion missile is probably more worth it. Gives us a little bit more diversity of weapons. And it will help our star bases because we do have missile platforms on some of them. And it's not that expensive, so we'll burn through it quickly, and we probably have a bunch of bonuses towards it. So, yeah, we'll go with the missile tech. As a matter of fact, how many months was that going to take? 14. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Okay, so this is a completely different place, but following a long period of growing support for the Church of Pious Traditionalists, okay, has finally embraced the faction, adopting their core values and policies. As a result of bringing, oh, they're spiritualist, yay, which means that they hate me even more than they already do, yay. Let's see how much they hate me. Okay, not that bad, I guess. They still have closed their borders off to me because they're silly. Non-aggression pact. Between these two. Okay. Really not meaningful to me, I don't think. Although these guys may be potential enemies. Let's take a look at them. League of these guys. They don't seem to have any... they do have a rivalry. Okay, so they're going to be definitely enemies. Once these guys are in a federation with us, which is what we're hoping for, that's going to be a problem. So we may be at a trust cap, though. So that's going to be a tough one to get. But maybe one day. All right. Well, let's continue before we look at the war. I was tempted to look at how the war was going, but we'll do that at the end of the video. How are we doing on minerals? I mean, not minerals, alloys.
Upscaling complete.
Okay. Not really what I want to do, but okay, so you're done here. Let's get that, and then that should be the last thing that you do. We've already gained these trade resources. Will give us some much needed energy credits.
Upscaling complete.
Now you've done that. Let's go ahead and have you build the mining station. And when you're done with that, you can move on and you can get this system for me, which is pretty important because it has 8 trade value. And we're already going to be able to grab it as soon as we expand into here, so that will be nice. Whether or not I expand into here, I'm not sure. Because it's only 2 trade value or 2 energy credits. There is a habitable world in there, but I'm not sure I'm going to do anything with it or not. So this would be the most important one, though. Because 8 trade value is pretty good. All right, let's see what we got. We got our shields finally. Let's see. So subspace sensors, black hole observatory, advanced research complexes. I think I'm going to go with this because we do have the means to actually use it. I think we may have had that possibility before. And this is just an Empire-wide modifier for more energy credits. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do this one because it's a pretty good one for us. This is really cheap, though, and we do have a bonus towards it, but we don't know if this is going to come up again. You know what? It's cheap, and I hate doing this, but I feel like I got to take this one because it will be done so fast. Yeah, we're going to do that one. Wouldn't hurt to get that bonus. But the better research facility would have been nice. Okay, now you're done with that. Come on over here and give me this. And how are we doing on our Empire sprawl? We're at 97. And we still haven't got any tech to help us in that regard. Very unfortunate. Oh, don't tell me you're expanding here too. Those bastards. Well, there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Looks like our ally's grabbing this one, which is the least valuable of the two. Good job. Oh well, again, we're going to be butting up against them soon, so I assume that we're going to be at war at some point. Not doing too bad on energy credits. How's the alloy market? Because they did expand here. Wait a second, how did they even get there? Oh, no, I'm dumb. They got here from here. I was going to say, it's cut off. No. Alright, yeah, market. Oh, okay, it's continuing to drop. That's good. Good sign. We probably are pretty close to being able to afford another cruiser, if that's what we wanted. Yeah, 485. But let's take a look at the anchor. So I kind of want it to be a somewhat well-rounded fleet. I think I want 2 of these for every 1 cruiser. So I'm going to do 1 more destroyer, 1 more corvette. So let's do the destroyer first. There you go. Yeah, and they grabbed it. So that's it. That's all they can. That's literally all they can expand outside of. Yeah, they can't grab this because they have to get through here to get there. So that is all they can expand from here on out. They have to take. Well, they can expand in here, but they're seemingly not wanting to do that. Okay. So you are going to build mining station. And this is going to be the last place we are able to expand. Well, technically I could expand there, I could expand, well, okay. There's plenty of places I can expand. As a matter of fact, this is a pretty valuable system right here. I just haven't done it because there's not a lot of trade value in here.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, that is done. Let's grab 1 more ship, the Corvette. Okay.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, we just got a technology. So these guys just popped out. Alright, let's see what else we can get. So plasma thrusters, I think, is what I'm probably going to end up taking. But we also have engineering research. We have destroyer build speed plus 25% and destroyer cost minus 5%. This is actually pretty interesting to pick up. And the reason why I'd pick it up is we are having a problem producing a fleet to get to our naval capacity. We could use this to crank out destroyers. Unfortunately, it's not that big of a cost reduction, and that's the biggest problem. It's not that we can't produce them fast, because we can. We have 3 shipyards. That would be pretty easy to do. We just produce them simultaneously in 3 shipyards. The problem is being able to afford them. And that 5% reduction is probably not going to be enough to really make this worth it, whereas this is a really good tech, and we should get it. The faster we can move sublight, the faster we're going to get from system to system, because we have to cross a system through with sublight speed engines to be able to warp out. So it really slows down your system to system jumping. So yeah, this is pretty valuable to me. All right, well, this is going to be a good point to wrap things up, but let's just really quickly look at how the war is going. So, looks like we have a little bit more occupation, but not a huge change. Still nothing. I don't think the good guys have really done anything so far, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not really seeing occupation over here either. So, unfortunately, it looks like this war is developing very one-sided. These guys are getting stomped, and their allies are really not doing anything to help them at all. So, yep, really unfortunate. Let's see how they're doing from a exhaustion standpoint. Yeah, it's really going in favor of the attacker. So the attacker is probably going to clearly win this one. And that's how it's going. So, in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.